Okay, testing. Ooh, the echo is amazing. Well, and this is something that's not just per school or per, I guess, like thinking about higher ed versus. I think listening to the person that knows about themselves. So in the case of higher ed, listening to the student about their perception on what they need. I think the same thing goes true with this other school, was being able to listen to the parents, understand that the parents know their child, and not always the parents get it right, but if you don't take into account that piece of information, you really lose the sense of that child. So of course the school have their own observations, which is is needed, but it has been understood that the child in a school in that setting may have different challenges than at home or in a community. So I think one thing that could have been done better was definitely taking into account the parents' perspective. And I've been in a lot of IEP meetings, not just my own kid, but in my previous role as a behavior therapist, as an advocate for my clients. I think that the parent was typically sit around the table and have received all this information from the school, and not much time is spent on gathering information from the parent. So I think that's one area that does go missed, but maybe that'll change, hopefully, optimistic. I think it's just practice. I know it is sort of just playing devil's advocate. The school also have to think about their budget. They have to think about what their resources are. And I think when you have a parent who's an advocate, sometimes there's some friction there, some conflict. So